to share global views and to motivate the teenagers to contribute their share to an ever-advancing civilization. The City Montessori School of Lucknow organizes ODC International, an international literary contest that seeks to give literary expression to the inner creative urges of the youth. The second ODC International, hosted by the CMS Mahanagar branch, was another attempt of the school towards promoting international goodwill and bringing about a united world order. The press conference was then organized where the teams interacted with the press people. It was an opportunity for the participants to get familiar and friendly with each other.
I think it's a great privilege. Notre College in Dhaka, in Bangladesh, it has a prestigious idea, and we are, in that sense, some closer to, I think, City Montessori School. And our principal, Father Benjamin Costa, CSC, has taken this invitation and told us that it's a great occasion, just go and have your exposure.
It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I say Buran Kanto School is almost a part of City Montessori School, because it responds immediately as soon as it receives any invitation, because we can never forget the way we are welcomed here.
It's a wonderful experience here, and we are learning so many things. It's the first time we are coming to an international stage. We are knowing other children, we are getting to know the level of other people. It's really great.
I strongly believe that experience is the only teacher. So I think I'm learning and will be learning from my experience in CMS. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. This is Rashmi Bajaj from the 10th standard. I would like to say is every moment spent here in the premises till now has been a wonderful experience.
To mark the inaugural day of Odyssey this year, the students of the host branch put up a grand show. The chief guest on the occasion, Mr. Alok Sinha, IAS, Principal Secretary Home, Uttar Pradesh, was very cordially received and escorted by Mr. Jagdish Gandhi, founder manager of CMS, and Mrs. Sarala Govil, convener of this 4-day event. The school choir started the show with a beautiful prayer song. The World Parliament was a picture perfect of the much required international body which represents the whole world.
The present world scenario of
CMS students represented the citizens of different nations and discussed various issues and problems currently prevailing in the world.
The world virtually pose a threat to humanity.
As the mayor of Hiroshima, I'm outraged by the vandalism that has led you not only to attack Iraq.
4 years ago, the Twin Towers of World Trade Center were plundered by some religious fanatics in a fraction of seconds.
May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth.
Mr. Gandhi addressed the majestic gathering. He reiterated the importance of moral and spiritual development of child in the current scenario.
Respected parents, respected team leaders from Bangladesh, Nepal and various parts of India, young ODC participants, respected principals, respected teachers and their children. I extend a very warm welcome to every one of you to ODC International 2005.
He also introduced the chief guest to the gathering, who then lighted up the lamp of compassion and humanity. Thereafter, he showered his blessings on all the participants of Odyssey International 2005.
At national level, but also at international level, there's nothing like going out of one's own world and environment to meet people and colleagues from other places and broaden the vision. And I think CMS plays a very stellar role in this, in enabling its students in going out of one's own world and meeting fellow students from other schools, other states, and in fact other countries also.
The all-religion prayer ceremony emitted waves of dignity and devotion. The lovely prayer dance was a testament to the fact that dance is the purest form of devotion. The CMS students presented a wondrous World Peace Prayer ceremony to celebrate the true spirit of unity. It was a prayer by one nation for the other nation and was followed by a breathtakingly beautiful dance.
We represent the continent of Africa. We pray for peace and happiness for the people of Africa. May peace be in Africa. May peace be in all the countries of the world. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail on earth. We represent the continent of Asia. We pray for peace and happiness for the people of Asia. May peace be in Asia. May peace be in all the countries of the world. Be a shining light to the world, a shining light to the people of the earth. May we be a shining light to the world, a shining light to the people of the earth. In the whole world see the glory of your name. May of your light shine through us.
In the welcome address, Mrs. Sarla Govil, Principal, CMS Mahanagar Branch, expressed her heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest for his gracious presence on the occasion.
International event. It is a matter of great honor to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Alok Sinha, Principal Secretary, Home, Government of Uttar Pradesh.
All hats went off to the energetic and emphatic performances of the pre-primary children. The school choir won a loud round of applause for their excellent musical performance.
All the religions above, land and sea, hills and valleys, under the beautiful sun.
Then came the national and the international teams marching triumphantly one after the other as they were introduced to the audience.
We have yet one more team.
This was followed by the oath-taking ceremony.
Take the solemn oath to abide by the rules and regulations of the fest in all sincerity and honesty, and to uphold the ideals that ODC stands for. Jai Jagat.
The chief guest declared Odyssey International 2005 open.
I hereby declare the second Odyssey International Literary English Fest 2005 open.
The grand cultural show by the young CMS students won great appreciation by all. The founder director of CMS, Dr. Mrs. Bharti Gandhi, also graced the occasion with her kind words.
बुलाया है मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में, तो वास्तव में सूरज को यहाँ पर आपने अपनी फुलवाड़ी में बुलाया है और हम सब लोग उनके यहाँ आने से प्रकाशित हुए हैं। मैं उनके लिए एक शेर कहना चाहूँगी। नजर नजर में उतरना कमाल नहीं, नजर नजर में उतरना कमाल नहीं, नफस नफस में उतरना कमाल होता है। बुलंदियों पर पहुंचना कमाल नहीं, बुलंदियों पर ठहरना कमाल होता है।
Every day, the events at Odyssey began with a soothing prayer assembly by the children of CMS. Later, Mr. Gandhi enlightened them spiritually and mentally.
That is the ultimate destiny of man. But what we are doing here in this world, what for we have come? That is the whole question. And that is the question before the teachers. That is the question before the school. And that is the question before the children. Why are you studying? Why do you come to school? For what? Why the teachers are going to school? For what? Why these schools have been opened by the management? For what? Why the governments are running these schools? For what? The question is, what means, what for education? All that is happening around the world, whether it is 11th September, tragedy in America, or international terrorism that is going on, or whether the First World War or the Second World War, or whether attack by America in Iraq and Afghanistan, and so many territorial wars, they are all man-made. Why all these things are happening? just because of one thing, that is the meaninglessness of education.
The ODC participants took this opportunity to express their views about their visit to CMS.
Good morning, everybody. All of the Nepali team, like all of us, would want to greet you with a very warm good morning right now. We feel very privileged and pleased to be out here on the stage and to be given the opportunity to express our views. Sitting here in this hall and listening to Mr. Jagdish Gandhi and all of other students talking about peace, unity and love has definitely been a wonderful experience. We have been able to look at the other side of the world.
One night, when I opened my wardrobe, I saw something glittering, something shining. I went closer and closer, and then I touched the glittering thing, and then I knew it was a sherwani. I was quite happy to see a collection of good clothes in my wardrobe. And I wondered how much to add in that wardrobe. But suddenly, something triggered in my mind. And I then realized that my mind was a wardrobe, a bigger wardrobe, where no clothes would be fit, but great ideas, great thoughts would get manifested. And I began to examine myself, evaluate myself, that was my wardrobe full of virtue? And I got the answer to the question, no. The answer to the question, no, I got this way. Education is not a part of life. Education is a life itself. So thank you.
The first thing I would like to say is my mind, body and soul is totally blessed by the words of Mr. Gandhi. Next thing I would like to say is Sarum thayum ke mane paglam malyan tare nagar java chalwa besum to varsona varas lage. This is a Gujarati saying which means that CMS have given all of us such an opportunity to showcase our talents which we would have never got even if we would have tried for a long time. And this is a level where to reach at such an all-time high level, you really need a lot of hard work. And today I would like the Jai Jagat motto, which is really very inspiring. I want to share the motto of our principal, that is, think like a genius, work like a giant and live like a saint.
रोशनी की राह पर तो चलते हैं सभी, राह रोशन कर तो बात है कोई. In the light of Mr. Jagdish Gandhi's inspiring words, we've taken an earnest promise that we are going to be the light which the people would follow. For us, Odyssey has been a great and enthralling experience. It has made us confident and has given us a good exposure. This experience will always occupy a special place in our heart.
Coming to CMS has been a really good experience for us. Before coming to CMS, I was a pessimistic person, but the influence of this institution has been such that it has changed my outlook.
I have realized that there is no way to peace, but peace is the way. And all the speeches which you gave us were so inspiring. I sat there listening to them and I learned so much. I knew very little of it and I thought completely different from all that.
It's not winning, losing, or even participating in this competition that merely matters. It's also what we learned and what memories we take back to our hometowns.
Kalam has rightly said, dream, dream and dream, convert it into thoughts and later into actions. This is the principle which came to be true when I visited CMS, which has conveyed a message to me which truly says to dream about the world peace and unity and then get it into our thoughts and then strive hard to act for achieving it. Now it is the time for us to achieve it. So let me say that छोड़ो हिंसा और नफरत की बातें, ये बातें हुई पुरानी. छोड़ो हिंसा और नफरत की बातें, ये बातें हुई पुरानी. नए दौर में नई उमंग से हम लिखेंगे विश्व शांति की कहानी. हम लिखेंगे विश्व शांति की कहानी. हम लिखेंगे विश्व शांति की कहानी.
There is a saying, the more we sweat in peace, the less we bleed in war. And after coming to CMS, I have realized the importance of this saying. Thank you, CMS, for teaching me this.
Before coming to this school, we only knew about the patriotic terms like Jai Hind, Inqilab Zindabad. But after coming here, we heard a new term, that is Jai Jagat. And after knowing the meaning of this term, I really came to know that now we should think of the world peace and unity, and not only about only our country or our community. And I would like to say that every participant must be proud of his performance, and though he has not got any prize, he should be proud that he has come to such a stage and performed. Thank you.
I just want to say one thing, that before coming here, my ideas about God, religion, peace, humanity were just in darkness. After coming here, I realized my inner self, my soul, and the real meaning of prayer and whatnot. So it has just really changed my life. Thank you.
Sir, apart from the feeling of love, harmony, unity, I have learned from you is to believe in simple living and a very, very high thinking. Thank you.
I would like to say a few words on peace. Do you wish for peace on earth? You are not alone. Peace on earth is a dream, a torch of hope that has been carried throughout history. Every moment has led to this moment. A wonderful whisper is straying. A wish for peace on earth is growing louder. Peace on earth is coming. Thank you.
On the stage, there is a lamp of knowledge, which is lit up by the candle. There is a lamp of knowledge in my mind too, which is lit up by the speech of Mr. Gandhi.
Life is a journey of learning. This is indeed a true sentence. We got the opportunity to get this spiritual learning. CMS' idea of word peace has really moved us. Let's just dissolve our idea of misunderstanding and geographical distances to get united and make this world a happier place to live.
I feel personally that whether we have won trophies, cups or medals, it doesn't matter, because these are all materialistic satisfactions. What does matter is that what we are taking back, our experience, the concepts of world peace, the concepts of world parliament, integration, unity, that are induced to us.
It has been a great experience being here. CMS has made me gain loads of motivation and enthusiasm. CMS and Gandhiji have made me to learn that world can only exist on the foundation of love and peace. And it's only through the spirit of brotherhood that whole world can stand unitedly. Thank you.
I'm very thankful to each and every person of CMS here. I realized that we can fulfill our dreams only if we work hard, because hard work is always paying back. I understood the motto of Jai Jagat, which arises a feeling of world peace in me. This is what I've learned here from Mr. Jagdish Gandhi.
Today's word of nuclear bombs and wars, tears and fears, I used to ponder over how to get it. Undoubtedly, the answer is through peace. But the way to achieve it was shown to me by Mr. Jagdish Gandhi only. Because when I came here, I found not only myself, but many more hands seeking for the same goal.
The electrifying debate contest was the very first competition organized for the junior classes and was very effectively and efficiently conducted by Mr. McFarland.
Maybe the surroundings of a person inculcates in him a bent towards either bad or good. In some people, dose of goodness is suppressing the bad, and in others, evil is overpowering the bad.
If you take a coin and toss it, either head comes or tail, nothing else. Maybe at times shades of grey cloud over human life. But, my dear friends, the man has the ability to point out the difference between the black and white of grey and to follow the path which his deeds make him liable to follow.
Total shade of grey. And wisdom, okay, they have in life. A person who says that there is no shade of grey has not lived life at all.
This world looks like a stage. None of the characters are truly pure or virtuous. Life is a big journey, and people get trapped into situations where their decisions go wrong. Unknowingly, they hurt others. They make blunders, but they never realize. Black, defined in the Oxford Dictionary and in physics, as the surface which absorbs 100% of all incident light. White, a surface which reflects 100% of all light. There are no such surfaces in reality. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite my learned opponents to open their eyes and intellect and note that both black and white exist only in the realm of hypothesis.
Only natural for human minds in its infinite quest to make things simple, to try to reduce complex, intricate problems into black and white issues. But the truth remains as hard as it is to swallow, that there is no white and there is no black, just a million shades of grey. To the eye of a modern viewer, a film in black and white appears drab and superannuated.
Black and white are symbolic of evil and good, sinful and pure, dark and light. I believe that even that humans are cautious, everything is black and white. No matter what, it is all duality when it comes to the mind.
The terms that we generally use include two events like good and evil, mine and yours, right and wrong, and many others. But can you sum up one issue into one single word? Or can any human be so transparent that one word, such as evil, can even come close to describing them?
The junior and the senior classes students were tested on the content, linguistic ability and creativity in the creative writing competition. The participants proved themselves as skillful writers. An intriguing session of quizzing took place during the extremely informative quiz contest structured both for the junior section and the senior section respectively. The famous quiz master, Mr. Barry O'Brien, made the contest even more entertaining and interactive.
Mao Zedong, absolutely right. Mao Zedong wrote the Red Book. 5 points to you, Navina Hansra. Oh, then they could have asked anybody to do the quiz. I have to fiddle around with something. Shh. Yes, Chaman Varika. Post lunch, postcard, lamp post, and I had man and I had check. Very good answer, Plastic. Put your thing off, please. Word that could precede or come after. Same thing, okay? Step, hen, tongue, god, board. B-O-A-R-D, sunbeam. Mother, stepmother, mother hen, mother tongue, godmother, mother board. What an answer! Now, between sunbeam, the people don't comment and same as earlier. Not writing. Not writing. Khayyam. Oh, Khayyam. Absolutely right. Give them a hand. Sunbeam. Let's give all the teams a hand. We'll be back in just a moment. Something to do with the chocolates. Can you pull the curtain, please? And head. Headmaster, headache, spearhead, masthead, head on. Very good answer. 10 points to Navina Mantra. Last 2 questions. Think of a word that will precede or follow. Ready? Master, piano, feast, finale, Sunday. Grand feast, grand finale, grand piano, grand master.
All the world's a stage. The senior section contestants showcased their acting abilities in this competition. Students were marked on their acting skills, dialogue delivery, originality of idea and the background effects.
Oh God!
You see, if I don't open the door, the main character of the play cannot come in. And you're in the bed.
I do beseech the court to give me the judgment.
What is good? What is bad? Come on, tell me, tell everybody.
This is the lounge. Charming, charming. Such a positive room. And such pretty furniture.
We like it, you know, Aunt Jane.
Oh, solid furniture. You were not touches, weren't you?
She pays it. Yes, that's the actress.
This is terrible.
Half a Minute was the mind-blowing competition for the senior section students. One speaker participated with from each team. Each team was given a topic, and the participants in this contest produced wonderful extempore speeches.
Arpita, one second.
Next up.
No. No, Midas, relax. Because I'm just saying it in your... Don't ask me questions like, will I continue and all. I'll give you minus. You're not supposed to ask me anything. 4 seconds, your time starts now.
Fizzy drinks like Pepsi and Coke are not at all good for health. These addictive drinks...
Ayush, he didn't start. +1, absolutely right. 1 second to go, your time starts now.
It is a new combo that is...
Yes, +2 to Ayush. You must start. No.
And she's used my father's told me lies and lies and lies and lies.
No, your father you didn't say. No, you said lies. Tomorrow, after I am sworn in as Prime Minister, you go to the next.
The junior section teams gave brilliant performances in the contest Dramatization of Poetry.
But then I lost.
The holy hour of our Breton has floated that bed on the inscape rock. On the waves of the storm, it floated in song. Baptism, trying every person's lesson. Father, mission, herb, and I. Even more. That's enough. Roman kingdom again.
The children showcased remarkable artistic skills and great imagination power during the painting contest. Beauty was a theme for the juniors, and the seniors had to paint on the theme War and Holocaust. The knowledge and spontaneity of the senior students was proved in the contest Turncoat. In this competition, the students were given a topic and had to speak both for and against the topic, one after the other.
Art is not absolute, it's abstract. What is art for me can be a mere painted canvas for someone else. Art keeps on changing with times. It always keeps on renovating itself.
Speak supporting the motion. It's quite natural that everyone would prefer to be young till he dies. But it sounds shocking that even there are some people in the world who consider better to be poor.
In the evenings, the national and the international teams were offered a very cordial reception and sumptuous dinner by the various branches of CMS. ODC International 2005 aspired to showcase the creative talents of today's youth. The 4-day-long event brought young minds and hearts together. As this 4-day international festival concludes today, let us celebrate its success with a thunderous applause. Thank you and Jai Jagat.